story, guys. I don't have much time. We're on a strict schedule here, but before I jump into this, I want to recognize a few people that are here. That's a really rare opportunity for me. I actually have my father here for the first time. Here, or if I get to go to the next slide here. But thank you so much. I also have my Aunt Lisa, who helped raise me when I was a baby, when she was probably 14, and my incredible girlfriend Nora. I gotta tell you, how amazing was Dave Ritz, by the way? Dave's incredible. Let me tell you what Nora's done for me. Before Nora showed up 2.5 years ago in my life, I spent a lot of time making money, spent a lot of time focusing on the needs of the body and the needs of the other things that Dave talked about. But man, when the spirit gets right, when you can really connect to getting your spirit in line, and this woman has unlocked a place in me that man, all the money, everything else has never even been anything thanks to this girl. So I'm gonna dive into this stuff, guys. We got a lot to do in a short period of time. So I'll tell you this right now, 13 minutes from now, you're about to light this place on fire. Let me tell you something real quick. I'm going to go to the Yelmo, if I can figure out how to do that. You guys do it, all right? All right, real quick, I need you to play along with me. What are the activities that we do here inside of Seacret? What are the actions we take? What are they? Home events, right? What else?
We can't see it, sir!
What else? Sit downs, yes, what else?
Put the paper down.
What else? Conventions, yes. ACT, right? These are all the actions that we take, right? Essentially, we can go really call it show the plan. And that's going to take care of almost everything from whether it's a sit down, a home event, send somebody a sample. We show somebody the plan here inside of Seacret. Now, on this side of it, I want to show you guys this here. What are some of the negative emotions, some of the fears that hold us back from taking these actions? What are they?
Rejection.
Rejection. What else?
Negativity.
Lack of confidence. What else?
Negativity.
What's that?
Negativity.
Negativity. Just being negative.
No shows!
No shows.
Blame!
Rain?
Blame!
Rain from Seattle.
Blame!
I don't know. I'm really far away from you guys.
Blame!
Blame. That was like snakes on a plane, snakes on a train. Now here's what's amazing, right? Here's what I found. Here's what I've found. There's one thing here called activity. And when these things are showing up, when I'm doing the activity of home events, sit downs, showing up to ACT, showing up to the convention, I'm showing the plan, I'm doing my 3-way calls, all the activities that happen in the business, all of these fears, all of these emotions start to go away. But as soon as these start to suffer, as soon as these start to wane, and my activity starts to fade, all of a sudden, my fear shows up. I start thinking about rejection. I start thinking about rain and blame and pain and all kinds of ridiculous things show up in my life, right? But it's amazing. All of a sudden, this activity gets kicked back in gear again. All of a sudden, activity shows up. My home events start popping up. My new people are showing up. People are excited. All of a sudden, those same fears, those same things go away. And this activity right here, this is the big thing. As soon as I hear somebody complaining, when I hear somebody talking to me about the stuff that doesn't work, when I hear somebody talking to me about the reasons why the problems are bad, first thing I look at is their activity. I already know. Listen, I already know what your agenda looks like on a daily basis based on your level of thinking. Right? Your thought, your actions speak so loudly, your words don't even have to. Right? If this activity all of a sudden kicks into gear, man, same activity. I can tell you guys this. Inside of Seacret, I don't want to give this to you. This is ridiculous, right? Every company in the relationship marketing industry goes through these 4 phases. Formulation, where we start. Concentration. Momentum. and then stability. Right? Some of you guys have seen this before. Dr. Charles King, he teaches network marketing at the University of Chicago at Illinois. Some of you guys know you can get a degree in college now to be a network marketer. That's a sign of the times. What a different world we live in today, right? That didn't happen 10 years ago. But formulation and concentration, I can tell you this. This right here, we call this the pioneers versus the settlers. When we showed up to Seacret, guys, we had a lot missing from our infrastructure. I can tell you, by the way, where's Dave and his whole family? Just so you guys know, I might be the third biggest Dave fan on the planet. Maybe behind his wife and his daughter. I'm the biggest Dave fan. How about our marketing videos? Just the feel of Seacret is so different from before this man showed up. It is absolutely incredible. Doug. I'm a Dave fan who's backstage. I was talking to Dave Griffin. I'm the third biggest Doug fan. So I can tell you guys this. In the formulation stage, a company is formulating all of the key pieces to make a company work. You're figuring out your product line. You're figuring out your training systems. You're figuring out everything. And guys, this is what it's like being a pioneer. Some of you guys remember the settling America, settling the Old West, right? When the pioneers first came to the country, these are the guys that fought Indians and got scurvy and rickets and polio and stuff we don't even have anymore, right? These are people that got killed. Most of them died. And then the settlers show up. And this beautifully cleared land, there's space, there's this incredible track to run on. Guys, I'm telling you right here, most people can never ever make it in a company from here to here. It is the hardest thing. I'll tell you why. I'll give you one reason. There's only one reason why somebody can't make it, and it's a lack of vision. That's it. You can boil it all down. Why some don't stay. I'll tell you why every person that ever quits your business. They lost the vision. It's as simple as that. And I'll tell you, I love to echo what Helen Keller said. This is a woman who was born blind and deaf and mute. She said the only thing worse than being blind is actually having sight with no vision. I can tell you guys, making it from here to here is one of the most difficult, challenging things a leader goes through. But I can tell you, right here, you can feel Seacret has finally entered its concentration phase of business. You can feel it. Man, technology showed up in a big way at this convention. Everything is here, guys. I can tell you, we are poised for the biggest momentum run. This is where wealth is created like never before. And I can tell you guys right here, here's about to go down. I'm going to dive into really the slides here, if I can dive into this. We have one of the biggest announcements going to help you understand, guys. We are in a pre-launch phase of this business. We're in pre-launch. You guys realize Seacret right now does not have nutrition available, yes? Yes. Thank Jesus or whoever you pray to that it is not available tomorrow. Let me tell you why. Let me give you a couple reasons. Number one, when is the number one time that people want to go get in shape and take care of their life? The new year, right? Everybody says, all right, this is my year, I'm going to get it done. Right? This is it. We're heading into the holidays. This is where people start working on their before pictures, not their after photos. We're going into Thanksgiving, Christmas, right? You don't want to start launching nutrition right now at this stage of the game. You want the new year. But let me tell you the number one reason why. No matter how big your team is right now, let me tell you, it's not big enough. It is not big enough. Let me tell you, when a company enters its pre-launch phase, it's the time where it's a land grab. It's a good old-fashioned, whoever gets there first stakes their claim in the ground and it's yours. This is a time where people are going to go take advantage of pre-marketing and say, listen, thank God it's not here yet, but it's coming and you can still get in before it hits. You have the chance to sign up when there's still a few months left before it hits. You still have the chance to get in and start building your team so that when January hits, you have a chance to ride that wave with a group. You get that philosophy? Yes. And the company has given us something that I can tell you is going to absolutely blow your mind. I'm not there yet, but let me give it to you right now. We have a couple impending events. They're going to take you from right now today into making the best Christmas holiday season you've ever had in your entire life. We have today. Nutrition launches today. I don't know how much they're going to let us buy, but however much they're going to let me buy, that's how much I'm going to buy. Right? I'm going to get enough for me to last me into the new year because I'm going to start working on my after photo now. Right? I'm trying to get my social media game stepped up. Now we have a Black Friday. A Facebook Live is going to happen November 27th. Let me tell you guys right now, that's the correct date. You want to have everybody you can possibly get on that Facebook Live teaching you how to maximize Black Friday. Right? Then we have, obviously, Black Friday. Just boom. That's what happens every year. It's the biggest payday in all of the US called Black Friday because most of the retailers in the entire world operate in the red and in that one day make enough money to get their entire year in the black. That's why we call it Black Friday. This is the time of the year where everybody grabs momentum and goes out there, and in that 1 week, and really from Facebook Live to that event, is where you ride a wave that will carry you for your entire year. And then obviously we have January. We have the launch of our new app, Silvers and Above. Have you guys gotten to download the new nutrition app? Start playing with that. Patty Mac and I have a little feud going on. I'm going to demolish. I already ate some almonds. You see them up there? That's Seacret's product of the month. So I can tell you guys right now, there is so much stuff. Now, think about it. This business is about distribution, right? Ray Kroc, the hamburger legend. Did he make the best hamburger in the world? Hell no. Right, if three of us got together, couldn't we make a better hamburger than McDonald's? For sure. So how is it on their sign it says billions and billions served? It's about distribution. Right? You can walk away from McDonald's, just get closer to another McDonald's. Right? Most successful franchise in the history of the world. Guys, that's the philosophy you want to have. I want to have a secret agent on every single major town, every major block, every neighborhood, all across not just this country, but in every country. And as you start to grow your distribution network, right, it starts with activity. It starts with one. Now, how does it start? Focusing on the activity. It's what we talked about. John C. Maxwell says success is found in your daily routine. When you're in momentum, activity. When you're out of momentum, activity. When in doubt, activity. You go back to the basics. What do? I show the plan. Somebody asks me, Joe, should I do a sit down? Sure. What about route party? Absolutely. What about setting somebody an example? Yeah. All that. That's great. Right? Here's what I like to do. However somebody else likes to take in information, give it to them that way. Somebody likes to watch a video, give them a video. Somebody wants to get a sample, send them a sample. Somebody wants to come to a party, party with them. It's not rocket science. We figure that out. Right? And all we do is show the plan. I want to give you the magic formula to it. Right? 16 times a month. It works out to about 4 times a week. Now, every single person in this room has time for that. Let me tell you why. How many of you guys eat at least 4 or 5 times a week? Some of you guys are just emaciated. Thank God nutrition's here. Right? The reality of it is if you're eating lunch anyway, eat lunch with somebody. If you're eating breakfast anyway, eat breakfast with somebody. Show them what we do. Right? And at 16 times a month, about 4 times a week, I can tell you the magic of the activity starts to work in your favor. Right? All of a sudden, you have a team that's growing. Now, here's the thing. You guys aren't ready for this yet. I gotta say this. Mazafar and Isaac both, they came to me yesterday at the Silver and Above meeting and said, Isaac looks at me in the way that only Isaac can. And says, brother, do you trust me? I said, absolutely. And he said, listen, I don't want you to know what the announcement's going to be. I'm like, what? I just want you to walk on stage and find out what it is with everybody else. I'm like, I know we're in Vegas, man, but that is like a massive roll of dice. Like, that might go great, it might not. Right? So I can tell you this. This gentleman was really doing it for my benefit. Last night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, Betty and I get together. I'll tell you this right now. I saw the promotion. And here's the problem. I, unlike Kind of Wind, didn't go steal a bunch of the PM product. So I couldn't fall asleep. Right? You ever have those nights where you just like, am I sleeping? I don't know. And then you just hear the alarm go off and you're like already kind of awake and you're like, oh geez, I didn't know what just happened. That was me all night last night. Let me tell you this right now. Some of you guys sitting in this room are brand new and don't even have a team. And you will enter into Black Friday and this holiday season as a Ruby. Oh. Yeah. Seacret is going to go out there, I tell you right now, from this concentration stage, it's going to kick this thing into momentum like you have never seen before in the entire career. And I can tell you, this is where checks, you start adding a comma, you start adding a zero to whatever you're making right now by the time January hits, because it's about to get live in a very big way. You guys ready for this?
Yeah!
This announcement is designed to help you rank advance, sponsor more agents, fast track to success, make more money in a very big way, and have more reasons to do what you are going to do anyway. More volume. A lot more volume. You guys ready? Happy holidays from Seacret. As of Monday, October 1st through Tuesday, November 22nd, you will have more BVCV on every single set. If somebody comes in and starts in our business designed for retail, you're 5 and 5. Messy all over the place. Let me tell you guys this right now. No excuses. If there was ever a time to go step up and make it happen, right now is the time. This time right now will never be recreated. It will never be duplicated. Those of you guys who capture this moment in time are going to go out there and ride a wave to victory. This is your beacon to bounty. It's your vanguard to victory. It's your key to drive your dream. Let's go out there and get it together, guys. Love you.